This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Cocaine valued at US $400,000 seized at Sangster Airport. British man arrested. Narcotics cops on Saturday seized cocaine valued at US $400,000 at the Sangster International Airport in Montego Bay, St. James, and arrested a British man. The police report that about 3:20 p.m., the man was checking in to board a flight to Manchester, England, when his luggage was searched. According to the police, approximately 8.5 kilograms of cocaine was found concealed in false compartments of two of his bags. The drugs were seized. The passenger was arrested on reasonable suspicion of breaches of the Dangerous Drugs Act. His identity is being withheld at this time by the police. Manchester man wanted over illegal gun arrested. A Manchester man who was reportedly wanted for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition was held on Saturday, the police report. The police say the man, who is of a Newhall address, was arrested following a joint police military operation along the Mandeville main road. The news understands that the man, who was traveling in a BMW motorcar, was identified by a tattoo of his name on his body. The police say charges are expected to be laid against the man soon. Damage estimates to agricultural sector could climb higher when a true picture emerges. President of the Jamaica Agricultural Society, Lenworth Fulton, says damage estimates related to the agricultural sector as a result of the recent heavy rains could climb higher when a true picture emerges. Mr. Fulton made that observation less than 24 hours after the island was hit by further rainfall. Since last week, Jamaica has been experiencing rains as a result of the outer bands associated with Tropical Storm Ian. Those rains have created a nightmare for farmers, especially in Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Elizabeth. Mr. Fulton says the preliminary estimate of $200 million in crop damage is set to go higher.
Some of the concerns are they generally plant by buying the seedlings, whether it's lettuce or cabbage or tomato. Will they have seedlings available from the organic companies they buy from to replant? And two, will they have the money to buy the seedlings? And if they go to grow from seeds, where they purchase the seeds and sow the seeds in a bed, the time to do that and to get the seedlings up to the stage to transplant them would be 4 to 6 weeks. So they are being pushed in a corner to supply sufficient vegetables, especially for the Christmas season. Well, yes, it generally follows that. It would create some shortage, and in there, if there's a shortage in supply, there generally be an increase in price. That's how the economics work. So yes, I see some price going up, but I hope we'll be able to contain it. Plus, as you know, the interest rate is going up. It has gone up 650 basis points since the last 6 months, 8 months. So the cost of money is going up, and inflation is not at a good spot. So all of those things have an end result in increased pricing. There could be a bounce back, and there will be a good supply of all these things, because not all parishes were as badly hit as some. So you will have some, and the soil is saturated, so it will generate a quick grow back, a quick response once you put seedlings in the soil. And once you have the money to put in the other things like fertilizer and the various fungicides and insecticides that are associated with good production. So we will have a bounce back.
Man succumbs after being shot at a Mandeville party. One of two men who was shot during a drive-by attack at the entrance of a party on Ward Avenue in Mandeville on Saturday has succumbed at hospital. Police named the deceased as 28-year-old Romario Allen, otherwise called Ruru, a resident of Dunsinane district in Manchester. A police report said about 2:15 a.m., the men who were reportedly patrons at a nightclub and a lounge were shot by gunmen traveling in a motor car. Statistics from the police show that up to September 24, Manchester recorded 43 murders since the start of the year when compared to 19 for the corresponding period last year. Female teen charged for illegal gun and ammunition. 19-year-old Chrisley Thompson, a cashier of Plantation Heights, St. James, has been charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition following an incident in her community on Saturday, October 1. Reports from the Montego Bay Police are that about 8:45 p.m., a joint police-military team carried out an operation at an unpermitted event in the community. The team reportedly saw Thompson with a knapsack on her back, acting in a manner that aroused their suspicion. She was accosted and the knapsack was searched. A 9mm pistol with a magazine affixed containing 10 9mm cartridges was found inside the bag. She was arrested and subsequently charged. Her court date is being finalized. Met office urging members of the public to brace for more rain over sections of the island. The Met office is urging members of the public to brace for more rain over sections of the island. According to recent forecasts for Jamaica, it will remain partly cloudy, especially in the southern side of the island. Initial forecasts show scattered showers in just under an hour. Earlier, the Meteorological Service had downgraded the flash flood warning to a flash flood watch for low-lying and flood-prone areas. Areas of interest include St. Mary, Portland, St. Thomas, Kingston and St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, and Manchester. This downgrade remains in effect until 5 p.m. The Met Office had noted that a trough across Jamaica continues to generate unstable weather conditions across the island and the Central Caribbean. Observational data and the satellite imagery also indicate that sections of central and western parishes will experience light to moderate rainfall and periods of thunderstorms this afternoon. The forecast is for periods of moderate rainfall and thunderstorms to continue across the island, especially across the southern and northeastern parishes tonight. Additionally, the Met Office has warned that due to the extended period of rainfall and high ground saturation, landslides are likely. A flash flood watch means flooding is possible. Residents in low-lying areas are advised to take precautionary measures. The Met Office is urging members of the public to keep informed by listening to further news releases and to be ready for quick action if flooding is observed or if a warning is issued. Religious group aims to rescue vulnerable individuals linked to crime affecting Jamaica. Another religious group is moving to assist with efforts aimed at rescuing vulnerable individuals linked to growing crime and violence affecting Jamaica. The Word Power Ministry yesterday launched its community outreach arm, Word Reach Foundation. According to the foundation's president, Kevin Bell, the initiative is part of efforts to play a greater role in addressing some of the social issues affecting Jamaicans. Mr. Bell told the news that the charity is on path to engineer social healing among the youth of volatile communities in the Spanish Town area to help them find peaceful ways of resolving disputes. Any Jamaican, including single parents, the indigent, children in need, troubled males, and the elderly living in or outside Jamaica with verifiable needs, in keeping with the Foundation's objectives, can benefit from the organization. The launch was held at the Church of God Seventh-day Adventist Rima Praise Sanctuary in Willardine Estates, St. Catherine. The Word Reach Foundation is a registered charity which seeks to contribute to the holistic development of Jamaicans through psychosocial education and personal development projects. Concerns are raised over RGD's refusal to accept copies of death certificates. President of the National Association of Certified Embalmers and the Funeral Directors, Calvin Lynn, is raising concern about a move by the Registrar General's Department concerning the issuance of death certificates. The long-standing funeral director, who's based in Manchester, has revealed that the RGD is refusing to accept copies of death certificates issued by medical doctors from relatives of the deceased. He noted that previously this practice of accepting copies of death certificates was allowed, and this would facilitate the processing of application for cremation. He says this also allows next of kin to apply for insurance funds. Mr. Lin contends that this decision by the RGD to not accept photocopies of death certificates is a source of major frustration. Calvin Lin is also of the view that delays in obtaining the necessary documentation from the RGD poses health implications for morticians who need to know the cause of death to enable them to safely treat the bodies. Mr. Lin says his association is demanding further clarity and is hoping for an amicable resolution of the issue. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.